It is 6:34. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. Here is the low frequency Kumiana with not a ton of things happening. Even in the higher frequency graphs, we have a little bit of red that has passed about 6 hours ago. Moving to the Russian graph, this is yesterday, this is today. Look at how we are really holding the line here. We're really evening out for the most part. There are still intersections up here with things kind of happening in the background coming in vertically, which is a heightened energy because of the way it graphs. But for the most part, we are holding the line, and that was the message I got today. You are encouraged to hold firmly in your morals, your beliefs, and your faith, especially when you are faced with opposition. Living a life of integrity means standing tall in your truth, even when temptation arises. And this is represented in here at 8 hertz and here at 14. Those bands are very thick, they're very pronounced. This is you. Those are the first two frequencies of the Schumann. This is you and your energy holding strong, resonating in your truth. It's why it feels so good. We don't have the weight of like the cosmos on us right now. For the most part, there are some solar activity, but for the most part, we don't have all of this weight. We're not being pushed and basically plucked and thrown around, shoved to transform. You've been through all of that this year. Resisting temptation is a discipline and a perseverance that really strengthens your relationship with the divine, whatever the divine is for you. Now, this also can be seen as holding the line or standing strong in your soul tribe or community, standing in a unity for the truth that is collectively shared. And this takes out the aspect of good and bad, because let's face it, good and bad is going to be different for everyone. But the message really here is standing united in a community, a soul tribe, whatever you want to call it, united together. Because while this is a solo journey for most things, it is also a collective journey. Now, it does feel like Spirit is laying the groundwork for something. And it all starts with these subtle reminders that resonate within you. So when life throws you red lights, detours, or you're just stuck in a traffic jam, you have tools to draw upon, echoing inside of you at just the right time when you need it the most. Spirit said, "Listen to my call, the whispers from within, speaking to you in ways your soul understands even when your mind doesn't. Most things are beyond logic. Trust what you feel. Those feel it in my bones knowings that you can't shake. This is your call to action. Will you answer?" This is Spirit reminding us that at some point we will be divinely called upon. At some point or another, we are all an earth angel, a vessel that Spirit works through to help someone else when they need it the most. And this is why Spirit asks, will you answer the call? We are all part of a bigger collective journey here, which is the evolution of humanity. And every time we are there for one another, especially when it's divinely intertwined that we as a species, collective, evolve a little bit more, one step at a time. I do get the sense, and it hasn't shown up on the graphs, but I do get the sense that we are timeline jumping. Um, I know I am personally, but I also feel it's going bigger than that. Uh, we're shifting in a very new direction that is actively unfolding collectively. Timelines, old ones are dissolving away. So some timelines I think have completely collapsed and we're not going to be able to go backwards in. Typically, you are able to, but in this case, those have dissolved and collapsed. And thank goodness, time has moved very, very quickly. Yesterday, I felt all day I was behind because the time was getting away from me. When that happens, we have accelerated in the timeline that we are in currently. Light speed forward to the next one. So I would not be surprised if on the graphs we had blackout activity. And let me know in the comments as well if you are feeling the timeline jump in your personal life. Things are changing at an accelerated speed. Be very mindful of what you're thinking. Thoughts becomes beliefs, beliefs become words and actions. Very powerful um, line of events that can unfold. That isn't the words I want, but it's what I got. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful day.